same hustle. Still push weight, still 6 for the perk, sell that kush for 8.
Do you have Facebook?
I do, but I never really use it. Like I'm kind of old school. I like to just get
Facebook is old school.
It is, I guess, but I'm like even more old school. I'd like telephone number, because the thing is, the thing with me, right, I stay away from social media. I hate stalking people on social media. It's so like, it's just not me, you know.
But it works the same way. If you want to hit me up, you can message me on Facebook rather than text me.
But I only do WhatsApp. Give it a go, just try it. Let me just get your WhatsApp, and then, but only if you're open-minded.
Me giving you my number practically.
Exactly, yeah, exactly. But like, that's the thing, like, if you're open-minded and you're up for like getting a coffee maybe next week or week after, when we're both free, then we can arrange that, you know. But only if...
Facebook, yes, but I can't say no to giving out my number.
Send you a number.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I used to say.
Because honestly, I haven't logged into my Facebook for like at least a year, because I just you that now. I'm not going to change my mind. I'm not going to give out my number. You're that stubborn?
Yeah.
Why? It's only a number.
Really bad experiences.
But there's a thing called a block function, you know that? You can just block someone on there, you know.
Yeah, you can block someone, but then they can find a different number to call you from, and a different number.
You just block that then.
And that's exactly what
just block that one.
I'm not going to keep blocking numbers.
But honestly, I'm not like some weird person who's going to fucking like send you weird texts. I mean, I'm just going to shoot you one text, and if that's cool with you, then we can talk. And no, it's either that or nothing.
Well, there you go.
Alright. How's it going, guys? Quick video about closing. So this video is about whether it's best to go for the number or whether it's best to go for Instagram. As you can see from like the majority of my videos, I pretty much always just go for the number, just because it's just what I prefer. It's direct, it's dominant, it's assertive, and it kind of just goes alongside the whole philosophy of doing day game in the first place, which is about, you know, being direct and being assertive. And the nice thing about, you know, getting a number is that you can just exchange messages on WhatsApp, which is just so simple and easy. You know, you send a message, you get a message back. You can send a message, you get a message back. Whereas with Instagram, because it's essentially social media, there's an inherent sense of having to kind of stalk each other's profiles first, which is just obviously a very unauthentic way of getting to know each other. So that's kind of the whole point of doing day game, obviously, in the first place. I guess like the advantage of stuff like Instagram is that if you do have good photos and videos, you can convey quite a lot of value, I guess. Like if you've got high quality photos of you know, living your life in a fun, sociable way, you know, photos which are high quality, I guess, you can build attraction that way. But it's just, like I've said in previous videos, it's just not an authentic sense of who you are, and you get that across through the interaction in day game. So that's how you can create that value in the first place. And if you have had a solid interaction where there's been a good back and forth, a good amount of investment from the girl, and you've been getting to know each other, so you're revealing information about yourself, she's been revealing information about herself, and there's been that banter, the attraction, flirty stuff as well, then it should be a solid interaction, and she shouldn't have any qualms about giving out her number in the first place. If it hasn't been so much of a solid interaction and she is giving you that objection of, oh, you can have my Instagram, normally I would just refuse it and just concentrate on interactions which have been a lot more solid. Because again, I don't want to have to kind of fall into her frame of like, oh yeah, you can be another one of my followers. It's like, I really don't want to do that. I'd much rather just do my own thing, be dominant and be assertive, which are inherently attractive traits in the first place, and just focus on that really. And yeah, the other thing is that, like with Instagram, you are going to be competing with other guys. Like if a girl is hot, she's going to have other guys DMing her constantly, 100%. Like she's 100% going to have other guys like DMing her, and so you'll be kind of shoved into that sort of crowd. Whereas with WhatsApp, it's almost like the holy grail in comparison, because it's like a direct interface with being able to communicate with her in a direct manner. So you know, that's just the way I see it. If she likes you, she's going to be, you know, happy with giving out her number. And the other thing is that, like, you know, you really do need to have a good profile on Instagram in order for it to work for you. And it's not just about having good quality photos, etc. I think it's also a lot to do with having quite a lot of followers on there as well. So like if you think about the girl, she's presumably going to be quite hot, seeing as you approached her. She's going to have at least a few thousand followers, most likely on Instagram. So unless you have at least that much, if not more, then there's going to be an almost inherent kind of loss of value there as well, because even on a subconscious level, she's going to have perhaps a bit of a superiority complex, whereas like, oh, look at me, I've got more followers than you. And it might not be like a conscious thought. She might just be thinking that subconsciously, but it's just not going to work out in your favor most of the time, really.
Cheers for watching. If you'd be interested in one-to-one coaching with me, where we'll go out in public and work on your approach with girls, or more generally with your social confidence, please visit my website ed-game.com.
Same hustle, still push weight, still 6 for the perp, sell that kush for 8. I'm good. I'm in that big body, gotta have a brick on me. Pigs right behind me, I'm on top, can't shit stop me. Same hustle, still push weight.